Hey, it's Jen, and welcome to your practice today. Today's sequence is called the Vitality Flow. Vitality in yoga is sometimes associated with the word Ojas, and this term is associated with our sense of health, well being, as well as like resiliency or vitality of the physical body, as well as the mental and emotional body. The idea with this sense of vitality is that this sense of health almost like radiates out from our being. So we're going to focus on a lot of movements that encourage a sense of expansiveness in our practice today. So you can start with your blocks. If you use blocks at the front short side, everything else can be placed off to the side. We're beginning today's practice in the Tadasana, the mountain pose. So stand with your feet about hip bone distance apart, encouraging a sense of stability and strength down through the legs and the feet. And then place your hands at your heart center in prayer. A sense of one's vitality comes from living a balanced life. So you can press your hands together at the center of the heart space. This gesture symbolic for creating a sense of balance between left and right. As you feel the energy steady through your legs and feet, feel the lightness move upward through the spine and out through the crown of the head. Take a nice full deep breath in. Exhale, soft sigh as you let the breath go. Taking that again, breathe in. Inhale, circle sweep your arms down and out to the sides, stretching your arms all the way up by the sides of your face. As you exhale, let your arms just simply reopen back out to the side. Let them come down, hands join at your heart center in prayer. Let's do that a few more times. Breathe in, sweep the arms down, open and up. Exhale, let them go back out to the sides, down, and prayer hands connecting at the heart. Inhale, sweep the arms around. Exhale, let your arms open out to the side. Prayer hands to the heart. One more time. Breathe in. And then exhale, open the arms out. Prayer hands landing at the heart. Breathe in, let your arms sweep out and open. This time, as you exhale, swan dive your body forward. Let your heart guide you forward. As you land in forward fold, we'll come to half lift. So inhale, lift the belly. Reach out through the crown of the head, and then exhale, fold the body into the legs. Inhale, bend your knees and reverse. Sweep the arms up. And as you exhale, we're going to swan dive forward again. Same flow. Hinge at the hips, come into forward bend. Inhale, halfway lift. Lift the belly, reach out through the crown of the head, and exhale, fold into the legs. Steady the feet downward. Breathe in, sweep your arms around. One more time. Exhale, swan dive the body forward. Inhale, lift the belly away from the thighs, halfway lift. Exhale, fold into the legs. Inhale, bend the knees and reverse. And again, exhale, swan dive the body forward. And then inhale, lift the spine halfway, this time stepping the right foot back in preparation for warrior two. So hand framing the front left foot either on the mat or on the blocks. Spin the right heel down to the mat. Inhale, let your arms cartwheel around so you turn your chest to face the right long side of the mat. We're going to sweep the arms down, landing the hands in prayer at the heart while straightening the front left knee. We're going to take some dynamic warrior two here. So as you inhale, left knee bends, arms sweep down, out, and up, just like we did at the beginning. Exhale, let the arms go back out, down, prayer hands at the heart as the left knee straightens. We'll stay with that a few times. Inhale, warrior two legs as the arms sweep high. Exhale, straighten the left knee as the hands find their way back to the heart. Two more. Breathe in, warrior two legs, arms sweep up. Exhale, straighten the left knee, prayer hands to heart. Inhale, bend the left knee, sweep the arms up. Exhale, straighten the left knee, sweep the arms down, prayer hands at the heart. Inhale, find warrior two, sweep your arms up by your ears. Exhale, right hand lands on your right thigh, reversing your warrior. Allow your left knee continue to reach forward. Keep your right hand as it is, or let your right hand lift and maybe bring the right arm in front of the low belly. So you're just utilizing a little more core strength to hold the pose. Take one more breath in and breath out here. As you inhale, warrior two, arms and legs, focus your eyes forward. Exhale, let your hands come down, framing your left foot, spin your right heel, step back, downward facing dog. Taking a moment here to just shift the weight into the right ball of the foot, sweep your left leg high, bend your left knee, and turn the left knee open to the side of the room. Three-leg dog. Deep inhalation. Deep exhalation. As the left foot comes back down to the mat, now taking a moment to pedal out through your knees. Pedal out through your feet. Good. Find stillness in your downward facing dog. Keep reaching out nice and long through the crown of your head. Full breath in. Sigh it out on the exhale. Inhale, gaze up toward the space between your hands. Step or lightly hop your feet coming forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Lift the belly. Reach out through the crown of the head, sides of the neck long. Exhale, fold into your legs. Inhale, bend your knees and reverse your swan dive. Reach your arms long by the sides of your face. Exhale, swan dive your body forward. Coming back into the legs, inhale, lift the belly halfway. Reach out through the crown of the head and exhale, frame your front right foot. Step your left foot back. Spin your left heel down to the yoga mat. Inhale, cartwheel your arms, finding warrior two, facing the heart to the left long side of the mat. As your hands come to your heart center in prayer, straighten your right knee. We'll begin that dynamic warrior two flow. As you inhale, bend your right knee, sweep your arms up long by your ears. Exhale, straighten your right knee, sweep your arms down, prayer hands landing at the heart. Inhale, bend your right knee, sweep your arms up. Exhale, straighten the right knee, prayer hands come to the heart. Again, breathe in, bend the knee, feel the openness down through the inner leg lines. Exhale, sweep your arms back down, straighten the right knee, prayer hands to heart. One more time that way. Inhale. And then exhale. Warrior two, we go. Inhale, bend your right knee. Sweep your arms up. Exhale, left hand landing on the left thigh, arcing into the reverse. Feel your right knee reaching toward the front short side. Left hand staying as it is or sweeping that left arm in front of the belly. Draw the belly button in toward the spine. Take another inhale. Another exhale. Inhale as your shoulders stack over your hips. Warrior two, arms and legs look forward. Exhale, bring your hands down, framing your right foot. Lift your left heel, step your right foot back into downward dog. As the right foot comes back, let the weight come into the left ball of the foot. And inhale, send your right heel up. into downward facing dog split. Bending your right knee, turning the right knee open for a moment, taking twisted three-leg dog. Take a breath in and another breath out. Inhale, straighten the right knee. Let the right foot come down onto the mat. Take a moment to pedal out through your knees and your feet. One last inhalation and exhalation, sighing it out. Inhale, taking your gaze forward, lightly stepping or hopping the feet forward. Taking a breath in, finding halfway lift with the spinal column, and then exhale, folding the belly into the legs. Breathing in, bend your knees, reverse your swan dive. At the top, right hand catches hold of left wrist. We're going to exhale, tip the body over to the right in a version of crescent moon pose. Standing side stretch, opening through that left side body. Okay, taking that next breath in to come through the center. Left hand to right wrist. Exhale, allow your body to tip over to the left. Nice full inhale. Full exhale. Inhale, come through the center. Exhale, swan dive the body forward. Inhale, lifting the spinal column halfway. Exhale, stepping the left foot back first this time. Frame the right foot. Step the left foot back. Spin the left heel down. You're going to inhale, cartwheel your arms around. So you're going to use this warrior two just to end up transferring the body into goddess pose. You're going to spin your right toes to face the long side of the mat momentarily. Spin your heels in and your toes out. Let your prayer hands come down to your heart center. Let the sitting bones sink deep. Draw your low front ribs in and then stretch your arms out from your heart. You're going to take your breath in here. Lean your right forearm onto your right thigh as you let that left arm sweep by your ear. Now, as you're exhaling, your top left arm is going to sweep in front of the body as you come back up, shoulders over hips. We're going to go 2 more times the same way. So inhale, right forearm down. Left arm by the ear. Exhale, sweep the arm in front of the body. Rise up, shoulders over hips. Inhale, right forearm to the thigh. Stretch your left arm long by your ear. Exhale, sweep your left arm forward and bring your shoulders over your hips. Let's try 3 more to the second side. Inhale, left forearm down. Right arm is reaching. Exhale, sweep the right arm in front of the body. Rise up, shoulders over hips. Inhale, left forearm down. Sweep your right arm by your ear. Exhale, right arm sweeps in front of the body. Rise up, shoulders over hips. Just one more time. Inhale, left forearm to the thigh. Sweep your arm by your ear. And then exhale, sweep the arm in front of the body. Rise up, shoulders over hips. Press into your feet. Straighten your knees. Just turn all 10 toes so that they face the long side of the mat, and then slide your hands down to the crest of your hips. Breathing in, draw your elbow points back, take your tailbone slightly down, and elevate through the heart so you're opening up across the front plane of your body. Now, as you start your exhale, lean more weight into the balls of the feet and start to come forward, reaching out nice and long through the crown of your head, and then taking your hands down below your shoulders. Take a breath in, reach out nice and long through the crown of the head, and then as you exhale, allow your elbows to bend, taking a wide stance, forward fold. I'm just pausing here, feeling a sense of openness across the backs of the legs, as well as through the outer ankle and up through the outer calf region. One more inhalation and exhalation. Inhale, lift the belly into that halfway lift. We're going to take some ninja position, so spinning your heels in and toes out. Begin to bend your right knee into like a half squat position, allowing yourself to rack up onto your left heel, stretching out through the inner leg lines. And then we're just going to start to slide the hips from side to side. So as one leg bends, the other leg moves towards straight. And then rocking from side to side. So my hips are somewhat low, so your hips might be a little bit higher than this, and that's totally fine. Just going nice and slow, side to side. So keeping the hands on the floor is going to give you a little more emphasis on elongating the inner legs. And if you want to focus on a little more strength building in the legs, you might actually place your hands to your heart center in prayer. That's an option. So moving in this way. And so I'm just keeping my hands down so that I can let my body sink a little bit deeper, emphasizing the opening on the inner legs. Okay, now the next time that your right knee is bent, you're close to that front short side of your yoga mat, we're actually going to start to walk the hands back to the front short side. So I have to kind of lift the hips up a little bit, spin everything back to the front. All 10 toes, frame that front right foot, spin off that back left heel, bend the left knee, step forward, taking halfway lift as that left foot lands. Lift the belly, reach out through the crown of your head, and then exhale as you fold into your legs. Inhale, take halfway lift with your spine. Now, this is where those blocks could come in handy. So they could be on any height. We're going to take standing splits. You're going to let your weight go into your right foot. You're going to send your left leg back behind you. So you might have some softness here in your right knee. The hands may be staying on those blocks or on the floor. You might keep your spine a little longer, or you might opt to bow the body in to that front right leg, or maybe kind of flow in and out a few times. Just creating a little bit of opening across the back of the right leg. Okay, and then as you're ready, you're going to let your left foot come down. You can kind of walk out through your hips a bit. You're going to let the weight, as you feel ready, shift into the left foot. And you're going to take your right leg back behind you. So hands on the blocks or hands on the mat, possibly bending through your left knee, reaching out through the crown, or maybe folding into the legs. Or you can alternate between that fold in and extension out through your spine. Kind of play with it, taking that attitude of playfulness as you approach your practice. Okay, and then that right foot is going to end up landing there by your left and kind of sway out through your hips momentarily. You go a little wide with the feet, spin the heels in, spin the toes out. Garland, Malasana, so let your knees begin to bend, taking your sitting bones down, and then finding your hands at your heart center in prayer. Just taking a moment here to feel the backs of your arms press into your inner knees hug back into the backs of your arms. So if the hips are close enough to the floor, you might be able to draw the tailbone under and gracefully place your sitting bones on the floor. Otherwise, leaning some weight back into left hand and then into right hand, gracefully setting the sitting bones down on the floor. Bring your feet a little closer. Okay. And then send your left leg open. Bend your right knee half wide angle, right heel lining up with the center of the body. Sit tall as you reach up through the crown of the head and then start to walk your hands forward, maybe landing the hands on the mat or your yoga blocks. So press out through your right heel, creating openness across the inner leg line. Draw the chin slightly in. Feel your breath across your back ribs. Last exhale here. Slowly bringing the body back up. Lean the weight back into your hands so that you can easily switch out to the second side. Right leg opening out to the side. Left knee is bending. Take a breath in, reach up through the crown of your head, and then as you exhale, begin to lean some weight forward into that forward fold. Hands on the blocks or down on the earth. As you direct breath into those back ribs, just feel your eyes, your forehead all soften. Last inhalation and exhalation. Slowly bringing the body back up. You're going to allow the soles of the feet to come close together. You're going to end up taking your hands either to like the fronts of your ankles. You might catch hold of the outer edges of your feet. I also did have a strap here because I wanted to show you this variation also, but you can also take the strap along the balls of the feet and hold onto the strap. So you're here just in what looks like a happy baby shape, but a happy baby shape up in the air. So on the strap or your feet or the fronts of your ankles, you kind of pull a little bit so that you lift your chest up. So you're drawing your chest through, focusing your eyes. You can stay here, or you can begin to turn this upward happy baby into upward wide angles. You might begin to take the knees into extension, so it's like an upward middle split position. Okay. So, great balance pose, which requires focus and concentration, steadiness across those sitting bones. But it's a balance pose that also is very expansive. There's this lift of the heart to the sky, the extension of the arms and the legs. Take one more round of inhale and exhale. Okay, now as you're exhaling, we're going to begin to bend the knees. Now, the left knee is going to bend in first, coming down to the floor, and the right leg is going to come across. So, that right foot's going to step across into this half Lord of the Fishes twist position. So, right hand coming down behind your hip, left arm stretching up by your ear. We're going to twist to the right. So, exhale, right hand, left hand rather, left arm winding around your right leg a bit so that you can kind of turn your belly toward that right thigh. Just take another inhale. Just feel the belly twisting toward the thigh. Stay there and turn your head to the left shoulder. Okay, breathe in and out. And inhale, come back around. Stretch your left arm up and then let that left arm come down. Lean a little weight into your hands and you're going to switch over your leg. So right leg is going to come onto the bottom. The left foot is going to come across the top. Left hand is going to come down and your right arm is going to stretch up. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, right hand coming to the left leg or forearm, kind of winding a little bit around the thigh. So think of it more as like the kind of like a twist or rotation in the belly, just sort of squeezing the belly in toward that left thigh, turning your chin toward the right shoulder. Okay, one more breath in. Okay, and one more breath out. Then inhale, start to come back to the center. Stretch your right arm up toward the sky. And then as you exhale, right hand coming down. Okay, lean into your hands, uncross your legs, plant your feet, and then windshield wiper your knees just a couple times. Okay, we're going to come down on to the spine for full body stretch. So slide your strap out of the way. Take your legs, stretch them out long, stretch your arms by your ears nice and long. Okay. We're going to allow the body then to come into Shavasana. So take your legs a little wider. Two options for the arms. You can take what's called the pentacle version, which is where your body looks like an X. So the arms actually stay up at a V. Or your arms could come down in that low V by your hips. Noticing the weight of your body relaxed to the earth. Taking your breath a little deeper these next few rounds. And you can create a little bit of movement, stretching out there through your arms and your legs. Okay. As you are ready, you're going to let your knees bend so that your feet come to the floor. Rolling your body over to the right or to the left. And pressing your hands down to the floor, rising up. As you come to your seat, take a breath in and sweep your arms out. Reach them up long by your ears. Join your prayer hands together and slide your prayer hands into your heart. The light within me bows to that same light that exists within you. Namaste.